Hey there, ladies and gentlemen, Lokijunda here. We're going to come back to Repel the Rifts. On this one, I want to try out, we'll check here. So we have all of them unlocked now, of course. I want to go with the Pathfinder and do a Lancer challenge, I suppose. We're only going to use the Lancer, and I do want to try another thing, perhaps just focusing on commander skills, and this would be a good one. So we're really only going to do stuff with Lancers and the commander, and so I have done this previously just to test it out and see if it would be viable. I did it on difficulty 3. Ooh. We're gonna up it to 4 for now. All right, so I've reset my skill points here. There are some that we come through that do some kind of general buffs for everything. So right now we have nothing in any of the trees. We're only going to go for tactics for the Pathfinder. We're going to put our points into Pathfinder and Lancer, as well as all commanders gain 10 increased energy regeneration. So we're only going to do, because we're not going to use the blockade, so that doesn't matter. We're only going with tactics for this one. New expedition, Pathfinder. We're upping the difficulty, and we are going to launch now. Now, this is my first time trying out difficulty 4. Let's see, what are our 2 options here? Let's see, this gives him, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 versus 1, 2, 3 steps. We're going to go with this one because this will give him more steps. Of course, we don't have a spot here to build to a Lancer to fire that way, but we are not going to use one anyway for this first one. All right, now I do speed it up. I know uunff doesn't normally, but I am an impatient man in some cases. See here, the Pathfinder is really good at that. Upgrading just his skills is generally fairly successful. Even, let's see, what are his skills again? See, we have Siege Mode, where he gets increased range and reduced damage. Oh, Snipe is a really good one when we have his energy build up. Oh, God, I'm tempted to switch to just Commander build and see what happens. But we already said we're doing Lancer. So maybe next time we will do a Commander build with the Pathfinder just to see how far it can go. Yeah, see, the Lancer's not even getting a chance right now. Alright, so this one will give us path to fire here, as well as here. So let's go ahead with that. And deploy his temporary gravity field. So this slows them down. 50% increased fire rate. And our sniping. Yeah, the sniping is kind of a nice one. This is where I would be hesitant about a commander build just working on this one. We're going to skip since we're not building any of those. Because when you have those dense waves, the fire rate, he doesn't... I guess I could switch to siege mode, and maybe that would help. So far, coming along very nicely. Ooh, straight path. Alright, so we have crit chance, and refund cost. Rate of fire. They're not in good positions for a Lancer necessarily anyway, so I'm not sure it matters. We'll just pick that for the cost. And we'll start off... Alright, now that should be very solid. There's no way they're getting near us here. Even if I think they are. Bam, bam. Ooh, give me a good artifact, please. Give me a goodie. Each time commander healed, damage demons, all sources increased by 1. Whenever you use a commander skill, all towers gain combat sync. Rate of fire increased by that for 5 seconds. So this can be a good one because you can spam commander skills. I'm not sure. I don't heal much. That's the problem with this one. If I had a way to reliably... I'm going to. There's something that uses, instead of energy, it'll use commander health. So if I can keep spamming my skill... Alright, now again... So we're only for now going to do anything that says anything other than commander or Lancer. We're not going to do. We have enough. We're going to go ahead and re-roll though. This is a good one. We're not going to do all towers for now. Alright, I think that's good. He's spamming that skill really keeps him down here. Not too worried about maintaining my energy, because unlike the other commanders, I don't have a buff to go ahead and use. Alright, refund 50 cost. It's in a bad place. This is in a maybe better place. It does give me more shots with the commander, so we're going to go there. Go ahead and hope we get an artifact. Of course not. But that is okay. Let's go ahead. So we have, let's say, 175 for 63 damage. Again, upgrading 330 for 70. 100. Oh, that's okay. Plus 110 damage. Alright, so let's see. This is hitting 3 spots. That's hitting 2. That's hitting 4. Well, it's giving half our costs back. Alright, so let's go ahead then. Good, I got hit, so I have a chance to heal. Our total bonus there is still 0. Commanders. Reroll once. Alright, go ahead for that. Close. We really need a good artifact to kind of work with this. Hopefully we'll get lucky. And we'll come across another one soon. Now I'm noticing the difficulty 4 being something that was a little concerning, how close they were getting to me. 1, 2, only 1. We're gonna do this so we have 2 chances for artifacts. There we go. Start a survey, immediately level up random level 1 tower. Whenever a slow debuff is applied, also deal damage based on the slow percentage, multiplied by 1. I could do that with the commander power. Let's do a survey, because that might give us a chance for another artifact. This is good, because then we have 1 tower here, we'll do really well, and we'll get another artifact chance. Come on. Ah. No good. Rate of fire, that's fine. So we are going to go ahead and start the night and pray for the best here. Okie dokie. So I do want to go ahead and have a Lancer here. What do we have? Refund 50% cost. Crit. Yeah, I get damage there. The only thing it can hit is this block right here. That can hit a number of blocks, though. Ooh. Economy does... Yeah, we'll do economy, too. Alright, we're gonna lock that one. Does Lancer range up? Yes, please. Using the skill to take out the armored demon guys. It should have held off a little bit. This might be it. Ooh. That was close. No, we're going again. We're going again. We're getting farther than that. Again, this is the first time I have done difficulty 4. Is it going to be the same? I don't like that. I want a new... We're going to do 4 still. I want to succeed at 4 before we go to 5. Giving us the same terrain. This can be a good one. Has more complex pathing as well, but we still have more too that it'll hit here. There we go. Commander Mr. Pathfinder here easily dispatches the first wave, of course. Sitting here with my gun. The music's catchy, but I am no lyricist. Alright, so I think this is probably a really solid starting one. We can hit here, here, and everything there. This one, of course, will eventually be able to go up there, but this is where we're going to start that. We're gonna do this because we need straight runs, but we also need turns so that we can have more places to optimally place lancers. I think I'm gonna start right. I don't know. This is probably the best. It hits 5s. Is the market open? Okay, again, we're not gonna do any other towers this run. So we got 4 there, we got 4 here, only 2 there, 3, 4. Kind of want to 4 as well. Maybe here. We'll try and do damage for earlier on. Alright, we don't have the market yet, so let's go ahead and do that too. Do. Alright, we got our split. Going forward. Fire rate. I kinda like this one better. Because that will give more hit chances with this one building out this way for everything here. Because eventually, every single block will have a lancer on it. There we go. One reroll because of cost. We will close and continue on to the next night. Now, I do think I need to actually save up my snipes for maybe that first boss wave to take out all of the armor demon guys that are just playing around early on. Give me a good one, give me a good one, give me a good one. Alright, locked upgrades. That's a nice one, but I don't need that. If all goes according to plan. 1 ore when killing a demon with a damage over time debuff. I'm not using those, so upgrade purchases have 25% chance to grant second free copy. That one is really good. I am going to actually... So if we're adding for 330, we are getting 110 damage. Let's break out all the old efficiency here. So 110 damage, 330. We're getting I mean, obviously that's easy math, but so 63 for 175. That is slightly more cost per damage, so we will go ahead with upgrade first tier. Got a commander one. Just because I get it refilled anyway, might as well use a little bit. Great is good. Curved with a possible artifact is better. Economy, commander. So we're just going to buy everything that's economy, commander, lancer. That is the criteria we are going with. Let our leveled up one have a little bit more time to smack them. Lancer, one refresh. Lancer, Lancer, close that. Pray for an artifact. Nice. All dots have 25 increased duration. Damage with slow. I guess. I don't know. None of those were really my favorite, if I'm being honest. But what I can do is just keep slope going on right here. Guessing both these positions so that we have a better chance to get that ore. That worked out pretty decent. Ooh. Okay, one artifact. We're going for where we have a chance for an artifact. No question about that one. At the end of every night, heal commander by 5% of their max HP. See, this is the thing I need. First time level up a tower each day games. Nah, I don't like the temporary things. We're going with that. So now we have a way to we have a way to heal. So now all we need is the thing that once we're done with our energy, it uses health. And the thing that adds damage when our commander is healed. And then we will have, every night, we will have a percentage damage buff to all of our thingamadoops. Commander. Alright, now we do need to probably add at least one of those. Lancer, economy. We're not going to... Yeah, we will reroll once. Uh-oh. Alright, that worked out. Alright, give me something good. Alright, what are we gonna have here? 2 artifacts, or no artifacts. Pathing seems a little better on that one, but we're going for the artifacts. All towers gain 3% bonus damage for each leveled tower on the field. 50%. That is a good one, because we will absolutely hit our 50% max bonus. Limits tower, I hate this one. It really slows down. It really limits you with the end game, I think. That one's easy. Now we are further prioritizing leveling up, because that gives us even more. See, now we're at 6% damage. Gonna get one more hopefully one more artifact. Poo poo. Okay. Alright, these things are quick. Okay, we're not doing any of those, so there we go. Economy. Close. Something nice, please. Upgrades are discounted by 10. Market sells one more upgrade. First time they're hit, gain 30 energy. So we're gonna go with one of these. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, get your tiger by a toe. I can't decide. We're gonna go for this one. Because there's another artifact that gives you 3 free rerolls on the market. I feel like that is a little better than the just 1 extra. So the cost, I feel like that's... And that'll give us that extra 10. Now we're 10% there. Okay, so these are some slow beats. Oop, 2 possible artifacts. It's a no-brainer at this point. Alright, we got a Lancer. Come on. Ooh. Come on, come on, come on, come on. No, this is not. That's not what I wanted. I wanted to be able... Let's see. All right. What do we have? What do we have here? We can hit 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 spots there. 3, 4, 5, 6 here. 1, 2, 3. 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. So that might be the best one. Lancer, close. Let's see here. Upgrade you. Get a reroll. Lancer upgrade. Start the next night. They do this thing where they like immobilize the turret things, and that messes me up. But only because right now I don't have enough. Let's keep it a square. This might be better. I'm looking at the fact that we have here this one, which seems like it has more land to travel over, and this one potentially would have a path right here. Alright, Commander, close. Go ahead and do an upgrade. Maybe another turret right there. Uh-oh. Towers gain 1% crit hit chance on non-critical hits. Demons take 50% damage when gain 1 ore when killing a demon with a critical hit. I really don't like any of these. I'm just gonna take the cash. That one. How many? Oh, we get all of those ones. Now marked. That's my. Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, we'll take the 50% refund. There we go. We're at 18%. Trying to keep it going on the tiles they're dying at to keep up my chance of getting that extra ore. Not that it's all that meaningful, I guess. Oh, yeah, gotta go that way. Sorry. Commander damage. Thank you. It really comes down to the artifacts. Now this one I do like. Okay, let's see. Commander, more HP. Sure. That's not really, like, the best one. Just finally get that one. Why not? Yeah, they're not really dying here too often. Alright, chance for one artifact. Immediately start a survey, that could be good. Yeah. Two artifacts, and both got two. But these two look different from each other, so it means one is better than the other, right? Son of a pickled nuisance. Alright, we gotta lock the Lancer. Kinda starting to get here. Alright, Lancer, Lancer. Upgrade. Lancer. Guess I'm gonna try here. Damage over time. We don't have that right now. This one, this one, this one, this one. It's great for now. Because that will just start leveling up these for a lot cheaper. Go for that. Alright, end of 3 nights now. First time you level up a tower each day. Okay, at least we'll get a better chance of artifacts. Economy. Commander. We're gonna lock that one because we need at least 150. That'll help up that bonus there a little faster. Okay, Lancer, close. Then we will place the ones back here are the ones that are gonna be able to attack more, at least more, the larger number of paths. Kind of like this one. Alright, 80% chance. You gotta give me something. I mean, these are decent, but I think our rate of fire will eventually get that high. Commander. We can do one more. Oh, no, that didn't give us the right amount. I like that you can salvage them the same day for a full refund. It'd be a little poopy if you couldn't do that. Economy, commander. And we will place a few more of those. Continue on. Really? I'd like to keep it a little more compact, so maybe that way. Alright, we're about at the kind of end of the kind of first goal. Now, the farthest night I think I've made it to at this point I'll be honest, I'm trying to remember. I think I made it to maybe, I'm pretty sure I made it past night 100 with the Lancer on difficulty 3. I think maybe like 110 or something. could be wrong. It might have only been in the 90s. I know I got pretty far. We're going to endless mode. Every 20 tower attacks gain 2 ore. Immediately heals commander to full HP. I guess this... Yeah, it doesn't redo... That last wave, it just doesn't re-up for some reason. But now that we're here, we are going to start just building up from the back. Because it unless it's changed since I last did this, even though it says survey the unknown, it doesn't survey past night 25. So this is our final map build. And alright, so we're gonna go commander. And then just should be able to do one more. Yeah. So my next goal is just a Lancer on every spot. Once that is completed, I will start upgrading to level 3, I think. And then once everything is level 3, it's literally just re-roll for our stuff until we run out of money. Economy. That's it today, huh? They're not getting to my slowdown region. Commander Lancer. I'd like the legendary Lancer upgrade. That's okay. Just a little shy. See, we just... No, we're good. We're good. Then I'll start kind of bouncing it back and forth. But yeah, the only surveys we'll get now is if we get an artifact. And from those artifacts, if we get the survey thing. Hate this one. Every 10 attacks, towers next attack. Sure. Definitely not my favorite there. Right, Lancer. Now we have hit the 50% bonus on this. I need one of those ones that like increases the damage by a percentage every so many attacks, or like the one that's like every night 3% bonus damage. I had a Vanguard build once where my percent bonus damage was like hundreds and hundreds of. I mean, it got ridiculously high. It's kind of what I'm getting at. So if I don't get something like that, it is going to end up limiting me, probably fairly substantially, because it does start getting kind of exponentially more difficult. But I think we're definitely good to at least hit into the 60s, I'm sure. Because then this commander his elf is really powerful too. Commander, economy. Ooh, these guys are quick. But they're not even getting to where I want them to. Commander, commander, commander. Economy. Nice. Lancer. Commander. Ooh, that means... Oops, I hit the wrong button. Lancer, nothing else there. Do get to place a good amount of them. Oh my. Oh my. This is the one. Oh my god, they're both really, really good. I'm going war drums because I like that I can just see the bonus there. Commander, Lancer. Alright, we're getting close. See, there we go. Already at 14%. Alright, Lancer, Commander. Let's see, what's their rate of fire? It's not high enough for that bonus yet. But it'll get there. Where is that one? There we go, 8% damage if its rate of fire is above 1.5. They'll get there. They will get there. It would have been really nice had we gotten this earlier on. But you know, that's the nature of the roguelike. Oh, forgot to go here. Economy. Do one more. Commander. We are getting so close to filling out the field. Commander. Come on, something good. Give me that other percent damage increase one. Powers gain 1 damage on demon kill. 30. It's for night. Crit damage when killing a demon. That'll give me more of those, I guess. Commanders. Alright, there we go. That is all of that. So then we will re-roll. Still need to keep 150 to get that cheap upgrade. Oop. Oh god, this might be it. Oh crap. Well, we got night 41. On difficulty 4, so that is a new personal record for me. As this is the second time, we lost that first time a little earlier. So this is the first night that I have tried difficulty level 4. So yeah, I have a build for each one that uses just one of the towers that starts with, like I did with Lancer on the Pathfinder. did the Lancer one first because this Pathfinder is my favorite of them. And I did successfully get the farthest on difficulty 3 on the Pathfinder. Next time we will try out one of the other ones. For the mechanic, I like Vanguard. Vanguards are very powerful. The Researcher, it was... actually went Heaters. And for the Surveyor, it was... Crushers, yeah. So these two are kind of similar here. But then you really have to, like, work on their buffs too, because they have these permanent buffs as well as all of these. This is really the one that is like the commander is the like a significant damage dealer for that. But anyway, if you made it this far, thanks for watching. If you could like, subscribe, turn on notifications, perhaps give a comment, that would be great. If not, that's fine. If you'd like to support the channel just a little bit more for 99 cents a month, you can become a member, gain early access to our videos as soon as we upload them, and do our little tidbits for titles and all that fancy stuff. We schedule them 30 to 60 days in advance is our goal. Sometimes we go more, sometimes less, but I get yelled at if it goes less because that's normally my fault. But they do all go public, so there's no requirement. You will be able to eventually see all of our content. We just appreciate you watching. So yeah, thanks for watching. Until next time, farewell.